us as we delve into the rich history, profound community impact, and spiritual significance of Anglican churches across our beautiful nation. Each episode promises a unique experience where we will explore fascinating histories and architectural wonders. Be ready to be part of the segment and don't miss the chance to learn more about your local Anglican church. Know your church, celebrating faith, heritage, and community spirit.
Issues at Hand, powered by
Protea Hotel by Marriott Entebbe. Comfort and luxury at its best.
Issues at Hand, powered by
Protea Hotel by Marriott Entebbe. Comfort and luxury at its best.
Oh yes, good morning once again, and thank you for keeping it to Church of Uganda Family TV. And now this is Issues at Hand. Yes, I want to welcome you from Good Morning Family. I hope you had a wonderful time there. So we're continuing with the discussions, and basically today we are going to be looking at people who have been here in Uganda now for close to 30 years, which they are going to be celebrating, and that is UMA, or you can say Uganda Manufacturers Association. Of course, for holding these international trade shows in the country here in Uganda. So they have been fostering this, just like I mentioned, for 30 years, and that is something, that is a milestone worth celebrating, and that is why we have them here to tell us the journey, how it has been like, but of course, most importantly, the impact that has been felt so far here in Uganda. And to discuss all this is the communications officer, who is Madam Maggie Katasi. You're most welcome here.
Thank you. Good morning, viewers.
Okay, good morning. Can you kindly introduce yourself to the people out there, and also maybe the message you carry for us here today?
Once again, good morning. My name is Maggie Katasi, and I'm the communications officer at Uganda Manufacturers Association. That is WOMA. We all know it as WOMA. We are located in Lugogo.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that is where the trade fairs take place. In simple terms, ekibangirizi ky'abannamakolero Lugogo. That is where we are.
All right.
We invite you for the 30th edition of the Uganda Manufacturers Association. We are starting on Wednesday, which is tomorrow.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
The trade fair is here. We are going to be here from the 2nd to the 10th of October.
Okay.
A whole 9-day. So if I cannot make it tomorrow, you still have another few days to go.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow. So can we now go to UMA? What UMA is? Can you give us a brief history about it?
UMA is, like you mentioned to the viewers, it is Uganda Manufacturers Association. UMA started way back, by the way, that is in 1960s. Okay. That is when it started. But because of the so many challenges here and there, the political instabilities mainly, it went down.
Okay.
So in 1989, it was revamped to be what it is right now, of course with different players. Still things were not very good. There were ups and downs, and by then the trade fairs did not come up. So in 1989, yes, they had what they would have called first trade fair, but of course it was not in Wuma, it was somewhere else, in Lugogo Industrial, Old Kampala actually, that's where it was. And of course it was because by then that is when the manufacturers were starting to say, you know what, let's try to do something that we can do. But then again, remember those days, you were not there. So in those days, we used to get each and everything from Kenya, who were our neighbors by then. But then when things changed, we started getting to see how we can get our own products done. So in the early 90s, that is when the trade fair started. In 1992, yes, they requested for land. By then, the Minister of Land was Honorable Sally. So he came up, these people got a piece of land, and things started to move. So in 1992, the trade fair was held, of course, with small manufacturers, mainly from here. Then as time went on, 1994, things really got up there. So that is when we can say we had our first trade fair. Which had at least some manufacturers from outside Uganda, and we had about 8 countries that came to be a part of this event. And of course here we also had our own manufacturers starting to showcase what basically they were doing. That is when the whole idea of the trade fairs started to come. By then now we are located in Lugogo. From then up to now. So what I can tell the viewers out there is we are celebrating 30 years. 30 years of industrial excellence is our theme this year. We have done quite a number of things in the 30 years. Quite a number of things. So in the 30 years, and each and every year, we normally have different themes. And I can assure you these trade fairs do not only happen here in Kampala, but also in the different parts of the country. For instance, we had, this year alone, we had the trade fair in the eastern side, that is Nambali side. Then we intend to go to Mbarara as well as the central region. We do this because we want each and everyone to know what exactly the manufacturers are doing, what we have, how far we've come, and where we're going. Those who may have opportunities, they can always utilize them.
Wow. Where does the inspiration come from?
We are an association body which basically deals with the different manufacturers. We personally, I cannot tell you I'm a manufacturer, but we as a body, the association, we bring the different manufacturers together. So it's these manufacturers that give us the inspiration because we want them. One of the things that we do is we advocate for our manufacturers. So we want these manufacturers to come and show us, what new innovations do you have? What new products do you have to show out there? So if I tell you, they inspire us and they make us move to put up a show which gives them the opportunity to showcase their products.
Okay. So what has been the role of UMA in promoting industrial growth?
I can tell you UMA has done quite a number of things. Being that we're the manufacturers, or we represent manufacturers, we contribute quite a number of things to the economy. I can give you that we contribute 27.4% to this economy's GDP.
In the country?
Manufacturers alone, yes.
Wow. Okay.
We contribute 2 million, we contribute to employment, and 2 million people are employed by the different manufacturers. I can tell you 30%, 30.3, those are taxes collected by URA. And you are still asking what we are contributing? Here we are.
Wow.
And I can tell you, value-added export has increased to 13%. And you're still going strong. So that's part of what achievement that UMA has brought into.
Wow.
Yes.
So talking about the 30 years, the reflection, when we talk of 30 years of celebrating UMA and its impact in Uganda, what are some of the biggest milestones you feel that, here at least we have made it?
Like I told you, we started with 8 countries coming for the trade fair. As I speak to you right now, we have over 30 countries joining us for the trade fair.
Wow.
30 countries.
Okay.
That is not a small number. We have 8,000 factories or manufacturing factories in this economy. We have 1,500 members in the association. Of course, the employment bit of it, we can't let it out.
Okay. This is quite an interesting one, and the impact really
it is felt.
It is felt.
I can tell you the impact is felt there. And by the way, Uganda Manufacturers Association is the only association that organizes international trade fair. The keyword is international.
Here in Uganda.
Yes, you've seen so many Moliso here, Moliso there, but you've not heard us say Moliso Yeah. So it is Uganda International Trade Fair. So we are
How
happy
many
by the way.
times do you have it in a year?
Every year we have a trade fair.
Okay.
Every year, October.
And the regional ones?
The region ones we normally have in June and in December, where we shall be going to the western side, and that
Okay.
is from the 17th to the 23rd. And why do we go there? Because we go there to showcase products that are being done by our manufacturers. We go there to network. We want people to network, get ideas, get connections, so that they can be moved. And when you get an idea, this idea can help you move to another step. You can be a manufacturer, you and I can be a manufacturer. Manufacturing, by the way, is not so hard that I can tell you. The only challenge we have is we put our ideas down in a basket. But when we have our ideas, we expect them to grow very fast. No, there are stages. It is a process. So the challenge that young people have is, I imagine tomorrow I'm going to set up my factory, the following date is up there, the following day I'm getting money. No, patience
It's
is
a process.
key. Patience is key. Like someone will tell you, patience is a virtue.
Let's look at the contributions you have made so far. How are the local manufacturers embracing these trade fairs?
Like I told you, being that we are the mother body of the association that brings together the different manufacturers. Like I told you, have 1,500 manufacturers in this association. You know, we look at 8,000 different factories.
Okay.
The contribution that the manufacturers do gain when they come to these trade fairs, they get to showcase their products. That is one of them. And when I get to know your product, I would want to look out for it. And when I buy it or look out for it, of course, I would wish to pay for it or buy it for its use. Like I told you, employment, because these factories do employ quite a number of people. We contribute to GDP, like I gave you the figure.
Okay.
So I can tell you those are all the achievements. Now, how we being the manufacturers or the body that brings together different manufacturers, UMA contributes to their advocacy, because one of the roles that UMA does is to advocate. And in the UMA, as an organization, there's a whole department dedicated to advocating for policies for the different manufacturers.
Okay. Now let's talk about the trade fair itself. How do you support the young, can I say the small, those ones who are just starting up? How do you support them? Is it because, and maybe since it is starting tomorrow, what is required for someone to maybe participate and all those things?
What is required for one to participate is, of course, you pay a fee. If you want to showcase your product, you'll be required to pay a fee. And when you pay this fee, you'll be allocated a store where you can put your product or your service on display. Each and every year, like I told you, we have different things. And this year, we have too many new activities or too many things that we want to showcase. I'm certain most of us have gone to school. When you were in your school or when you went to the university, were you taught about, or were you taught about industrial education? Have you ever had something like that? This time round, not only the manufacturers, but we want to show you, or we want to tell you about the industrial education pavilion. This pavilion is dedicated, all designed for people like you and me, people younger than us, people who are still in school, people who are out there. And in this education pavilion, we've set it up for students and other people who would be interested. And we have quite a number of things that are within this education pavilion. We started it last year, and it was inaugurated by the Vice President. This time round, we expect Mama, the Minister for Education, to be a part of it as we celebrate its second birth. Not only that, but in the second, in the education pavilion, the second edition, we put what we call the job link desk. And in this job link desk, we are bringing we call out for for people who've gone to school, for people who have not gone to school. And what do we call them? We call them because there's an opportunity to link them to people, to the different factories. Because they need people who are skilled, they need people who have the energy, they need people who can work. These people, of course, after school, you do not have much experience, you do not have much training.
True.
But we want to train them. Like again, I'll tell you, at Huma, we have a whole department designed to training or dedicated to training. So after we've trained you, we shall link you up to the different factories. Most people have not gotten a chance to be trained, and when you go to work, they will call out for experience. Which experience I do not have, because I've not been trained. By this time round, we said, you know what? To curb the unemployment bit of it, young people, I'm quite a number of in this very country, and most of them are unemployed. So if there's an opportunity like this, I'll call each and everyone out there. You may have gone to school, you may not have gone to school, sorry. But there's an opportunity for all of us out there. So I'm going to call upon each and everyone, all the youth, or whichever person does not have a job. You can come to Marshall Grounds from the 2nd to the 10th. There's a form on our website that can be downloaded. Fill in your details, hand over that form to us. We shall help you discover your talent. You help us demonstrate your skills. That is when we shall know this person fits in this category, this person fits in this category. So the different people are called upon. People out there who may say, I do not have any qualifications. Factories need all kinds of people. They need those who have not gone to school, those who can do the cleaning. Can you fail to clean? Those who can carry things from the factory from this point to point B, So all those are there, and they do not require you to have academic papers. That exact bit. But of course, it also requires engineers, it requires electricians, it requires accountants, it requires all kinds of people. So in the education pavilion, that is where we're going to be. When you go to our website, which is www.wuma.or.ug, you will get this form. Fill in this form, bring it to us with a passport size photograph. We want to caution people out there. Whoever tells you, I know how you're going to get this job, they are lying. I'm telling you clearly that no one is going to help you find a job apart from us. And when you come to Huma, each and every one of us shall have a tag. So whichever person tells you they're going to help you pay this much, they are lying to you. They are not a part of us.
So there could be issues of, can I say, middlemen, sort of
imposters, they're always everywhere. They're always out there. So just have to be careful. Please listen to us carefully. We have set out the information very clearly. Very, very clearly, so that you don't fall prey to these people.
Okay.
The jobs are there. You'll be helped to find this job. It is upon you and your luck. But we don't require you to pay any fee to us to help you get a job. The only fee, which is 10,000 shillings, you will pay it at the entrance.
At the entrance, okay.
Yes.
So it is the charge for.
It is the charge for accessing the grounds, and you are not actually limited when you get to the grounds. That 10,000 helps you move to different people. We have our friends from the international community. Now those do not have agents here. They do not have distributors here.
True.
But you could be in position to get them, and then your luck could be there. You understand? Because these are people who are not stationed here. These are people who are stationed somewhere else, but they want someone to carry on their products, their services. I'm sure you've seen some of them here and there. So that is the opportunity that we have.
Okay.
We have another pavilion called the agriculture pavilion. Now this basically is designed for farmers.
Okay.
We're always told the backbone of Africa.
Backbone, yeah.
But now there are so many crops that are there. You can learn something, one or two things from there. In this education pavilion, farmers are called upon to come, or even those who intend to be farmers, or those who have an idea of something that they would want to do. Farming is the way to go, by the way. At one time, someone said, "Enkumbi terimba." Guys, it is the season now. I can only tell you, when you get out there, when you get the right seeds. We have people who have come with the right seeds at the showgrounds, and they're going to be specifically in the agriculture pavilion. This agriculture pavilion, we're going to have people who will help you add value onto your products. You know, sometimes we don't know. And when we get to learn something, we just need to implement. We have lots of things that go bad in the simplest time possible. But now when you add value to your product, you are in position to get much more money than you can even reap. The challenge with middlemen, they normally get much more than the farmers. But when you come get connections. There are people out there who would want to buy your products. And this is the time for you to showcase. We have another pavilion that is women in business. Women out there do great things.
Yeah,
but the challenge with us is we never really show our product out there. And this time round, come show cause. Come teach other women how you've done it. Because we can all learn one thing all too. And when we acquire this information, all this knowledge, let us put it to work. Let us put it to practice. You know, it does not help me to get the information and then I cover it somewhere else. But after I've utilized it, it can help me move from one stage to the other. So basically, those are 3 pavilions that I've talked about. As we are celebrating 30 years, we are giving back to the community. How? There are people who have attended their trade fairs from when they started and up to where we are. We are celebrating with them as well. We have lots and lots and lots of goodies to give away. We have border borders. One could be like, I wish I could get a border to start my life. We have those. You could be a lucky one. We've had a rig truck move around in town. You buy a coupon for that. So when you buy it, put it there on the spinning day, you'll be the winner. We have quite a number of gifts to give away. We have mattresses, we have pillowcases, we have borders, we have an untitled to give away to the lucky winner. Each and every day for the 9 days you're going to be at the trade fair, there's something one is winning each and every day.
Okay. I think we should, we are still discussing the issues to do with the trade fair that is here just, of course, to help you out, the people, because, well, if you to look at the number of activities that are going to be there, really, you do not want to miss. So we're going to continue from there, but going for a very short break and see what more UMA is going to be having for us this particular year as they celebrate 30 years.
Issues at hand, powered by
Protea Hotel by Marriott Entebbe. Comfort and luxury at its best.
This is Church of Uganda Family TV, enriching lives. This is Church of Uganda Family TV, enriching lives. Issues at hand, powered by
Protea Hotel by Marriott Entebbe. Comfort and luxury at its best.
Yes, welcome back. You're still watching Issues at Hand here on Church of Uganda Family TV, and it is Protea Hotel by Marriott Entebbe that is supporting us in this regard, or it is gearing this discussion. And of course today we are talking about the 30 years of UMA, or Uganda Manufacturers Association, and yes, tomorrow is of course the trade fair is starting. International. For them, they took it to another level. It is not actually, even the word is not omoreso. It is a trade fair, international trade fair. And yes, here with me is the communications officer taking us through what the journey has been like, and specifically now I want us to center on what the trade fair is like right now, what this year is going to be like, and what people what benefits people can get from attending. And of course we have had a number of them for the education pavilion, majorly giving us information about the industrial education, but also the backbone of Uganda, agriculture. There is also a special consideration in that regard there. So here Maggie is with me, and of course we are still discussing this, and now I want us to settle to what is happening down there right now at Lugogo.
What is happening at Lugogo? Quite a number of things.
Okay.
Our international exhibitors are already in the country. They are already there. Actually, I would ask that you people go there with your cameras and confirm what I am saying.
All right.
You just have to go there and confirm what I'm saying. The ground is ready. Security is tight, 100%. And by the way, whoever is planning to pickpocket, don't come, because you will be arrested, which we do not want.
Sure.
That we do not want. We want everyone to come, enjoy. People know that they are safe as they come to the grounds. The grounds are set. Those who have not gotten their stores yet, please consult with your neighbors out there.
But
in case they have somewhere where they can fix you. That is where you go.
So you have closed for stores?
Yes.
Wow.
Because this is an international trade fair. Like our trade is not a moliso of a kind. It's not a chisawe. No. International trade fair. Trade fair. International.
There is an emphasis on international. Anyway.
So we want it to be at the level where it should be. So that when our international exhibitors just keep looking forward to the October. You ask when this normally happens. October is Woman Month.
Yes. Okay.
And this time round, we basically, like I told you, we are celebrating. Like I can tell you again, the grounds are set. The stores are up there. Security is tight. So we are just waiting for the showgoers out there to just come at only 10,000 shillings. And by the way, gates open from 7
in the morning.
In the morning.
Every day.
Yes, for the 9 days that we are the grounds.
So
Then
let's talk about. I understand it is a big event, and you expect masses or huge numbers of people. How are you in position to maintain them or to keep them well? That's it. Maybe matters of security, matters of health, things like that. How are they catered for? The world.
Like I've just told you, take your cameras there. Security is everywhere. Like I was warning our friends who like pickpocketing, please don't come. Because you would at least stay with your family for the rest of the days. But the security, what I can assure you, security is tight.
Okay.
And actually today we are going to have the police officers joining us to assure the whole country that security, they are in charge of it. Yes.
Okay. So, and then, given the fact of all these days, what is that one thing someone should anxiously expect?
If I was looking for a job, or if I had a friend, or if I had a relative, I would be looking towards the job link desk.
Okay.
I would be looking, going to the industry education pavilion, so that I can put in my papers, and I wait. I wait as I pray, so that, you know what, luck falls on me. If I was a student, I would be, you know, when we were students, we used to look out, or we used to look towards going to Lugogo, just to enjoy ourselves, to drink soda, eat ice cream, go for entertainment, and that was it. But this time around, things have changed. We have this education pavilion that I told you about, centered basically for students. And by the way, we are not coming to teach you or something, because you are from school, you are from class, so you want to do something different. And for the students, we have what we call the industrial debate. This industrial debate is designed for secondary school students, and lots of prizes will be won.
Okay.
All this is designed for the students to know about our products. You know, we normally promote Bubu, that is buy Uganda, build Uganda. And when you buy our products, we're building our economy. And that is the only way we can all develop. Each and every one of us can buy something from Uganda.
You've talked about jobs and all those opportunities. Do you have success stories, maybe tracking back from last year or the other years, where you know someone was sent here, we sent a group of people to work here and there?
Actually, this last year we did not have. Like the job link is starting this year. But we have already students who are ready to be handed over to one of the factories. We have about 20 candidates who are going to be handed over for a particular company. So that is already employment for them. So that is part of the success stories. Like I told you, we have a training department. So these people are trained and they're tested to go and work. They're ready to go to the field.
Wow. Any other special features to expect?
Entertainment.
Oh.
Entertainment.
Hey.
We have lots of entertainers that are going to be each and every day, like I told you, for the 9 days, starting from tomorrow. We are going to have entertainment. We are going to have giveaways. So you can decide to come every day. Imagine you a lucky person, and every time you come, you win maybe a mattress. Imagine for the 9 days. You have 9 mattresses. You can start your small store and you sell mattresses.
Okay.
But I don't want to lie to you that we are going to give you king size.
Okay.
But we have border borders. Imagine you've been longing out to have this.
Sure.
So you come and you're the lucky winner of a border board at only 2,000 shillings. Because that to enter into a raffle draw, you pay the 2,000 shillings, and then imagine we have Movit on board. They give us lots of Vaseline, lots of lotions. You know, surely if you're like a winner every day, don't you think you'll win things?
Oh, yes.
Me, I'm a person who believes. So I know luck. Lady Luck can visit someone that day. Imagine you're the lucky winner of the land title. How does it feel? At least you will always remember, at Woma, I got this. The manufacturers have things that have price.
Every single day?
Yes, you're going to be giving away.
Okay.
We are going to be giving away.
So land title every single day?
No. Land title is only once. On the 9th. That is when we are giving it away.
Okay.
But border borders, everyday mattresses, everyday Vaseline, lotion, soap, everyday milk, juice, as in name it. Because these are things that are manufactured here. So I want to show you that the things that you normally find in supermarkets or wherever, they're done by our manufacturers. You know, we are doing something to do with skills development. People who have different kinds of skills, they're also going to be there. You know, you could have wanted to know someone, you could have wanted to get something from someone, and you did not know this is the right place for you to be. We have, I don't know, we have too many things. We have the different manufacturers bringing things at half price. Hisense already there. Can you imagine having a 2-door fridge at half price or factory price.
Okay.
We have fridges out there. We have TV stations. People who men love electronics and women love cosmetics and beauty. So
Sure.
each and everyone is catered for. For the children, the circus is there, already set.
Okay.
Apart from eating ice cream, milk, playing with a bouncing castle, what more can you give children? Face painting. One will say face painting. I say, yeah, also my face will be painted. So we've catered for all ages. And each and everyone pays only 10,000 shillings. Apart from the breastfeeding children, those will be for free of charge.
Free of charge.
For the breastfeeding babies.
All right, that is quite interesting. So you did mention half prices. Is it like the Chinatown price, or this is way lesser?
Chinatown. By the way, Ugandans can have a lot of kajanja. You know, when we were there, you could see the lines too long, almost reaching the road. But now you've not gone there. One thing that I can assure you, we are manufacturers here. We have lots of factories here, and we manufacture quality goods. Quality goods. Come meet people in construction. They're there. You know, imagine winning a piece of land, and you go to Toro Cement, you know, they give you the cement. You go to Uganda Bat, they give you the sheets. By the way, we have so many steel companies in this country. And if I'm given an opportunity, I would wish to appreciate our sponsors that have moved with us to celebrate the 30 years.
Okay.
Can I mention them? Or
Yeah, we shall at the end.
at one time?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so all those factories are there. People have come up with so many things. By the way, in trade fairs, aim to learn, aim to network, aim to implement.
What message do you have to the exhibitors and maybe all those who are going to attend?
To the exhibitors out there, bring out all your products. And be good to the people who come to your stores. Sometimes we take things for granted and we're like, these ones will come. If I come to your store, kindly be nice to me. Explain to me. Let's not assume that we all know the things or how the things are used. No. If I need to know how a certain cream works, tell me this cream will make your skin look like this, or it will brighten you, or it will darken you, or it will just make you glow. That information will be good for me.
Oh, yes.
To know, when I go, give me time, in other words. Let me learn about the different products that you have.
Ask a lot of questions.
Yes, they're also there.
You
Be courteous enough. Sometimes, by the way, I may come to your store this particular time, and I do not have the money to buy. But when I come again, I may have the money to pay. But if you've not treated me right, well, why would I come back?
No, you can't.
I would say, let me go to the other person. He could have been in better position to help me out. And to the exhibitors still, our products should be known out there. If we need people to have contacts, to have distributors, to have agents, that is also another opportunity to utilize during this trade fair.
Okay. And any message to in regards to the importance of this trade fair and to the people out there?
Like I told you, trade fairs are very important for us all. These are places where we go to network. We have something we call B2B, that is business to business. Come exchange your ideas, share your ideas. You know, someone said at one time, you can have an idea, but the idea never puts food on the table.
Okay.
Yes. So, bring out your ideas. Let your idea get off the paper. Of course, in the boardrooms, that's where ideas are cooked. You know, they are cooked from there, but we need to see them out there. So, for other exhibitors that are out there, for the show goers that would wish to come for the trade fair, come network. Come buy products because you're going to be there at factory price and of good quality. These people will tell you where they are, where they are located. Those contacts, you'll have them there.
Okay.
If you would wish to be a distributor of a certain company, the opportunity may fall in place. So what I can tell you is we are ready to receive each and everyone We are ready to receive the entire Ugandan community. We are ready to receive our neighbors. We are ready to offer you all the kind of services that you would need to have.
Okay. Maybe as we went up first, kindly re-echo the time and the dates. And talking of time, I mean opening and also closure in the evening.
Now, like we told you months ago that trade fair was on, trade fair was coming, trade fair was this. Trade fair is here tomorrow. Tomorrow, we are going to be at the showgrounds. We are ready to receive you. We are open from 7 a.m. to 11:59 p.m. So those of us who work from 7 to 5, we still have a few hours to catch up with the different exhibitors. Entrance is only 10,000 shillings for all of us. Okay. Everyone is welcome. The job link people, the website is where you can find the link, and it is www.woma.or.ug. In case you cannot access that, we shall have a table that is designed to assist you fill in your details. There are some people who do not know how to write, but we can write for you. If you come with your passport size photograph, all your national ID, you may not have your national ID, it may have gotten lost, but there is that number that you have, which has your details. We can use that to help you. Okay. We are ready to receive you, we are ready to serve you, we are ready to communicate with you, and we're ready to give you the best experience in this trade fair.
So give us your last remarks in this regard, and maybe appreciation, just like you had.
Appreciation to our sponsors. Would like to appreciate Total Energies. They have been our platinum sponsors. Roofings Group, in the same category, they have been our sponsors. Mega Group of companies. Those are people giving us mattresses. So if you want to sleep like a king, you know it's very important to sleep well. When you don't sleep well, you get so angry, bitter at everyone. You know, you wake up when your neck is paining this. Sleep well. Make your money, use it. Eat your money. Okay? We have Professor Bayo. You've heard about him? Be in Zika. Come receive chicks of one day. They will train you how to keep these birds and how you can get money out of them for the eggs, for the meat there. We have Tembo Steels, Integrated, that is Chiboko. All these are under steel. We've worked with so many people, and we appreciate them. Simba Automotives, these are people who are giving us the borders to give away. You know, they're into this kind of business. So really, we appreciate the media partners that have worked with us. We appreciate that you've walked this journey with us. 30 years is quite a big number, and we thank God that we are still alive, and we are going to be there to wait for you and each and everyone to come celebrate. You know, independence, why would you stay home?
Sure.
As Uganda is celebrating, we're also celebrating. So, and it's always good when you achieve something, you celebrate it. So we call each and every one of you out there to be a part of our celebrations.
Wow, thank you so much. Yes, you've had it. The long-awaited day is finally here. It is just tomorrow, just a few hours from now. So make sure you start preparing yourself, and yeah, you find your way to Lugogo tomorrow. Of course, starting off this trade show. For this particular international trade show. And remember, it is starting tomorrow. It is not just a one-day event. So please, even if you do not make it up tomorrow, you will find another day, and make sure you really attend this interesting. There are quite a number of opportunities, so you want to go there, not just to have fun, but also position yourself. We always have the Archbishop telling you people to strategically position yourself. So I guess you can strategically locate yourself or position yourself at UMA in case you want a job, if you want ideas from fellow manufacturers, if you want anything that is developmental. This is your time to go there and shine. So well, I want to appreciate you, Maggie, for joining us here today, and of course we shall continue this because it is just a start. We shall continue, and of course we want to wish you good celebrations in
we can invite you, come be a part. You can come and watch to confirm There are stores out there.
All right, sure. We shall have that done.
Come.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is it for today. We appreciate you as well for joining us here on Issues at Hand. More programs are coming up. My name is Luke Majumba Alnaitwe. We are powered by Protea Hotel by Marriott in Entebbe. Have a lovely day.
Issues at Hand, powered by
Protea Hotel by Marriott Entebbe. Comfort